All right, so I adored the first Matrix movie, one of my favorite movies of all time, top 20, maybe top 10. Diminishing returns on the second one, and the third one I thought was terrible. Some people love it, whatever. But I am still, it's been a while since I've been to that world, so I'm very excited to see this trailer. This is the Matrix Resurrection, I think they're calling it, and this is their first trailer, and I haven't seen it yet. Let's go.
Thomas,
Yes.
you seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that aren't just dreams.
Hey, it is Doogie Howser.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
Hi.
Have we met? One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small.
I will say, and again, if you're here to watch the trailer fresh, go watch it, then come back. I stop it and I talk. That's what a reaction is. I like that angle, of like, hey, he's forgotten. They've all forgotten. That's compelling. I dig that. That's pretty cool. Because otherwise, I thought 3 was shit because the coolest part about it was the Matrix, and you didn't know you were in the Matrix, and the psychology and the philosophy and the metaphors of that. Maybe the literals of that. And then by 3, it was just like, oh yeah, it's just the background. We're having a war movie. I'm like, ugh. So this is cool to have them back in that place. Might feel too much like a retread, but let's see.
And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Time to fly.
And if you are chasing rabbits,
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to follow me.
and you know you're too full.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me. No?
I'm sure they'll explain Morpheus being gone. I cannot believe, I saw this on YouTube, that the Enter the Matrix game, people were like, oh, well, it's canon and he died in the game, please. Like, I'm sure Fishburne just wanted a lot of money or didn't want to do it, right? So real quick, I was researching, I was curious why Fishburne's not in it. And he has a quote, he was telling, I guess it was Collider on the internet. He says, I'm not in the next Matrix movie, and you'd have to ask Lana Wachowski, who's the director, why, because I don't have an answer for that. So, I mean, and then this guy, who's the new Morpheus in terms of at least it looks functionally like he's training Neo, when he says, you don't know me, and he says, try me. I'm going to go on a limb and guess, like it's a limb, like who gives a shit if I'm wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is Morpheus, the character. He has somehow, they've done something with his consciousness and moved it over into a different body or something, because whether or not they're going with the Matrix Online story or not, the body of Morpheus is gone. The original Morpheus we know. But my gut tells me this is still Morpheus. Maybe they uploaded his avatar consciousness or some such nonsense. But, all right, anyway, let's keep going.
6 years to be going back to where it all started.
That's like Bernie Sanders-ish
Back to the
vibes.
Matrix.
Hang on.
Are you streaming?
I'm recording a video. 1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll come right back to you though. It's fine. The problem with it is the opening was great. The opening was great where it was like a little bit of story about what is happening here, what has happened in those years, and he's in therapy and he thought he's having dreams. That's compelling. It's compelling that the people are in the elevator and they're obsessed with their cell phones. That's an interesting observation specifically to be made about a movie like The Matrix. And then after that, it was just effects, which is fine. But if you remember back when they did the first Matrix in '99, those effects were, you'd never seen anything like it. This just kind of feels like it's it feels like it's a sequel to the movie Underworld with Kate Beckinsale. It's like, oh, it's this kind of thing, which doesn't mean the movie won't be amazing. It just means that what they are showing you after that first little bite is nothing compelling at a story level. It's very strange. It's like it's nostalgia marketing. There's no sense of, after that first 20 seconds, that it stands on its own as a story that you're like, oh, I want to see that. It's like you want to see it because you like the first one. It's an angle, it's a strategy. I'm sure it'll work. I'm sure it'll open big, unless, I'm going to watch it at home. But that was a very underwhelming trailer. It was fine. It was benign. But I was absolutely not all that compelled by it. So, meh. Now I'm going to go see what my kid wanted. Okay, I hope you're well. See you later today at the Sony thing. All right. I did want to add one quick thing to... As I was putting this together, I kind of rewatched it. And on second watch, one thing I'll tell you, one of the reasons I loved the first Matrix was sort of the metaphor for being asleep to your own life. And also the fact that could give way to the, not metaphor, but the possible reality that I think a lot of us feel that there's a lot more going on than what we're aware of in terms of what reality is. And it wasn't until I saw the trailer a second time where I saw this scene, and it kind of ties in with the music, Go Ask Alice, where it looks like he's rejecting the blue pill. And I don't remember the blue and the red pill. I guess the blue pill let him continue to live in his life. But, right, so this says the medicines don't do anything at all. I'm assuming the blue pill is sort of, that's why he's in the situation he's in. It looks like prescription medicine, where it's like, oh, you're crazy, and that's where the story's going to go, and he's been on these blue pills for the last 20 years, and then he gets off them, and he sees the truth. I'm a believer in medicine for, mental health. I benefit greatly from medicine for my ADD and low-grade depression with Zoloft. But that said, though, I think there is a powerful message about chasing neurotypical and the damage that can do if you are not neurotypical, and the need to sort of embrace your true self within reason. Again, if you're having a psychotic break, probably not you don't want to get rid of the blue pills, but there's balance. So I do like that. There's a hint there that it could be about something. It's still, overall as a trailer though, I'm still kind of like, so I just wanted to mention that because I did think that was a pretty cool little building moment that hopefully, they don't go so on the nose with it that it's all day long with it, but it's kind of nice that it seems like it's a neat message. All right, I'm out. See you, bye.